So if I look at this and look at the distribution, here's where the percent of that distribution by year that they registered. There's 703 that went to the library, got a card, and never checked anything out after that. 703 people, 14.35%. So, you look down the cumulative percent, and you come to this line right here, 68, 86, I believe it is. So that means there's 31 or 2% of the people that hold a card that have not been there since 2009, and not walked in the library and got a book or a DVD or something else. Now, did they go use a computer? I don't know that. And I'm going to show you something a little bit later about the right thing. So you think about that now. Only 31% have used it in 2 years. Okay? Next slide. All right, I took the 703 people and went back and found the year that they were actually registered. And this is the distribution of those people of when they registered and they never went back. So 128, and you can see this year there have been 28 people that have done that and have not checked anything out. 28 people. Okay? So you look at the distribution of that, and then the cumulative thing, same type impact. So I took this and I did something else. Next slide. All right, so then I took this, well, that's just the distribution between the adults and the juveniles, but it's still the same 703. Okay? All right, I took the 703, took the slide previous to that, added together to the total patrons that had done something, come up with these numbers, redistribution again, and what I got? 33%. But now these didn't do anything. They didn't check nothing out. Nothing. So 33% of the people went to the library in 2 years, had not been in 2 years there, and that's what they had done. Okay, next one. All right, out of this, the $45.99, we start going back to active and inactive there, that here. The $41.95, that's when you take the 703 from $48.98. And you come up the total, grand total, and then see another distribution here of what those people are. Just something to look at, but it gets interesting. Next slide. All right. This tells you by day how many people went on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you see the distribution. You really can't see a lot there other than, obviously, there's not as many people there on Saturday as there are those other days. So, this makes you begin to wonder about people's that are using the library, the lifestyle, are they retired people? Are they students? Are they your 8 to 5 guys? Maybe not. So you begin to look at those things on a percent basis, and there's only 3,915 of them that actually have a Gates County address that are active on that. All right, next slide. All right, now this is where it gets a little bit. This is by month, by year, coming across here. This is the graduate. These represents the increases by year. And this is what really gets me really thinking and wondering about a lot of things. You see these numbers as they gradually increase? Look what happened this year. And I'm going to tell you, remember when I told you? I started talking about these numbers around last June. I want you to focus on this and go right here and start looking here at this, compare it to the previous, and right here. Now the summertime is the heaviest time. But look from here to here. Do you have any idea what that makes me as an individual think? someone changed the focus. Why? Because John Hora was asking questions.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Now, is that right or is that wrong? We want to see this, but that's what happened. It's speculation to a certain extent, but this almost shows me, or puts them in narrative to me, that somebody's saying, hey, you need to do something. Well, that's right, we do. Education is the cornerstone of your success, but it is an individual thing
That's right.
of how motivated you are and exercising the resources that I outlined. You have to be engaged.
Yes, you do.
To be successful, you have to be engaged. Your parents have to do it, but you as an individual have to take personal responsibility. So maybe someone is taking responsibility. Hopefully so. Okay, now what happens is we start looking at when is it being used. Well, 23% of the people that use it for a checking something out use it in the morning. 77% in the afternoon. And this is the distribution by hours right here of how it works. So just look at this. Now look at this activity here. And I have a number, and I think this is about, I can't remember, 56% or something like that. I had it on written down, but anyhow. So just look at this activity that's happening. People are going in the afternoons. There again. Are these working class people? Are they retirees? What are they? I don't know that. But there's a missing piece of information that will give me those data so that I can determine what that situation is. But I grant you this, they're not your normal working day night guy. Probably not. Not if he works during the day. I doubt it very seriously. Okay, next slide. All right, this is taking the 3915 number and just doing the distribution again by town, same type thing. Still, it brings out the same scenario. 71% of people are Ewell, Gates, Gatesville, and Roduca. 29% on the whole. These are the distribution of those inactive people, those people that are inactive from those towns. 665. All right. Now this is just a graphical display again of the people that their time that they're using, and it's reversed. This is AM moving back up this way, so you can see there's a lot of heavy activity.